Hi, this is Jacqueline here with the Grow Program. Thanks for growing with me on today. And I am so happy to be here growing in God with you. I really am. I'm so thankful to be here today. I'm thankful to have opened my eyes. I slept good. Um, I wake up feeling refreshed. Here lately, I've been getting enough sleep. I've been getting enough rest. And it's been so peaceful. See, that's one thing to longevity is rest and peace. And see, because strife and confusion and arguing and fighting, that stuff run your blood pressure up. That stuff stress you out. See, I shouldn't even have these many gray hairs in my head. I shouldn't. But a life of stress and confusion. And I'm gonna tell you something. Here in the penthouse, it's not soundproof. I'm upstairs, but still, it's very peaceful here, and I got a soundproof room that I can go into. I got a little studio room that's pretty much soundproof, and it's soundproof, but I like being out here in the open. So we just gonna grow with it. This is life, the one you get. So love, I'm gonna grow and have a ball and grow with the flow of God, because that's what I'm doing anyway. Oh, let me turn this off. We don't need this. I like to run the little heater, my little, when I'm here, I like to run my little electric heater instead of the wall heater, because the wall heater takes too long to get the heat going. So I turn the wall heater to a little certain temperature, but it's still, I had a window cracked open because I like to hear the sounds of the outside. I don't have a TV. Outdoors, God's beauty, that is my TV. That's how I look up and see those pictures all the time. When I'm out and about, and when I'm out, I got over, 6,000 pictures. I have pictures that I haven't even published yet. There are so many pictures, and I'm constantly taking pictures. And I'm getting ready to rearrange and move some other stuff, and things are constantly changing, because with growth comes change. So you got to branch on off into greatness. See, I got to begin to do some other different things. I got to begin to really get to push the movement out there to the forefront. I got to step out on faith. I got to step out here. Hey, look, this is what it is. This is this is my testimony, my life. As harsh and ugly, the good, bad, and the ugly. I got to look back on all of it, because it made me. It made me who I am. Some people don't want to hear it. They don't want to think about it. They wish it would just go away. Oh, yeah, well, it happened. You're supposed to forget. Yeah, you do. You forgive, honey, but you don't forget, because you forget, you doomed to repeat the same mistakes, or let those mistakes haunt you forever, or you'll be crippled. I choose to be free. I choose to put it out there. Hey, look, this me. I'm going to put a face on this evil. I want you to know, grow. Greatness reached over oppression through wisdom. Look here. I can do like some other folks do. I can do like some other folks do. And I can get in the word. And I can tell you what John did, what Paul said, what Peter did, what Noah went. I can tell you all them Bible stories and twist them and turn them all kind of ways. And then, but how does that work for me? How do I apply that to my life and grow? What I'm gonna do? Build a ark and ship away, ship away, ship away. Ship away. No, we can't do that. Pile a bunch of animals in it. No. See, we got to grow over this oppression. We got to overcome. What you gonna do? Jump in the well and you got faith? Yeah, you do, but you gonna go in the whale's mouth anyway and see what happened? No, we ain't gonna do that. We got to overcome. See, faith is the substance, and the substance and the evidence. Look, it's right here in front of me. The substance and the evidence grow right there. Faith, my belief, my mustard seed is growing right in front of me. It's growing, branching off into greatness. The butterfly is emerging to the world. So love grow. We on a mission. We on one, hun. We on one, and that one is God. So love keep growing, keep rising, keep overcoming, because nothing is over you. Ain't nothing over you, boo. Your company. Misery. Misery may be at your company. Misery trying to get in your company. Don't give misery that kind of company. Here's to misery. Rise to reach your greatness. You are greater than your circumstances. Don't allow anyone to bring you down. Stay blessed up. Alarm is going off. It's a warning. Stay blessed up. Up to your greatness. Don't let no one bring you down. Look up. Keep your head up. Rise up. You on the come up. For real. You got to believe, honey. Don't you know that anything started, it didn't end the way it began? It changed. Don't you know it took some changes for you to get to where you are now? And you still on a journey. You ain't even done. The book is still being written. The story ain't over. To God be the glory for the whole growth story. You are grow. You are. Greatness reached over oppression through wisdom. You are grow, honey. Take the positive. Take the beautiful. Take that which you know is good and grow with it. Don't focus on somebody's negative or their shortcomings and then use that as a stumbling block to further allow them to stumble in order to think that you are rising somewhere. God is not looking at that. God is not looking at you. If there's you, God is not looking at you, the rich, pride, and boastful. See, we are the pride of God. But understand this. We are here, sent to love and be loved, to build on to the kingdom. That's what I'm doing, building on to the kingdom. We all are legends. All legends aren't famous, but we are all here living a legacy. And those legends that have gone on, we carry on because they would want us to grow on. So we got to put in to grow. We know that we are grow. We got to put in to grow. Just like you put in everything else. Put into you. Put greatness into you because greatness is you. I'm here to tell you, help your body help you to be here. Switch to natural herbs. Eat good foods. Stop eating junk food. That food is not good for you. It's a lot of processed meat, chemicals, and different things that's not good for the body. Start eating healthy. You'll find how delicious healthy foods are. You cook them a certain way. Learn to cook tofu. It's so good for you. Buy a juicer and juice your fruits and vegetables and mix up some stuff. Add some turmeric, ginger, eat some raw garlic. Honey, you will be amazed at how much better you feel. You could lower your blood pressure just by eating garlic, raw garlic. You could lower your blood pressure. You could lower your risk of cancer by eating garlic. You could cure your sore throat. You could help your toothache by eating garlic. You could run COVID away by eating garlic. Garlic is a natural antibiotic. It's spicy, but it heals. And it's what my family been doing, what we've been doing. Eating garlic is what I do. Because garlic is good for you. It really is, and I've seen it work. I've seen it with my own eyes. My grandbaby came home from his dad's house. And he had a sore throat that developed into a headache, that developed into a cough, that developed into a fever. And when the sore throat first came, I called the doctor, and the doctor said, no, you can't bring him in here, take him to urgent care somewhere. And I began to pray. I'd already been told about garlic from my trip to the motherland. And I knew kind of what garlic could do for you. But as I prayed, God said, give him garlic. And we had already went through in the summertime with his toothache. I gave him garlic. And immediately the toothache pain went away. So I gave him garlic. Within a few minutes, the sore throat pain was gone. He said it went from a 9, because he didn't even want to eat breakfast. He said it hurt too bad. He said it went from a 9 to like a 1 to a 2. So I gave him another piece of garlic, and he went on and started playing. And I asked him later on. He said his throat wasn't hurting. It went away. The next day, he began a headache and a fever. For the fever, I knew I had to bring that down. I knew the fever. When you get a fever, the fever is the body's way of alerting you, hey, something is wrong in here. Something has invaded, and we are on the attack. The body is a magnificent machine. So I knew that I had to bring the fever down because I had been through that before with my oldest daughter. She used to have fevers so high from a strep throat that she would go into a seizure, that they thought something was wrong with her. Ran all kind of tests on her because she used to have seizures all the time from these fevers. So I knew I had to bring the fever down, and which I did with the children's Motrin. Gave him some more garlic. Next day, headache gone, sore throat gone, fever gone. It was like about a 2 to 3 day period, and a regimen of garlic. He had to learn to eat it because he was eating it in the summertime for his tooth. When his tooth was hurting, until we could get to the dentist, he was eating garlic because I couldn't keep giving him that, the Motrin, and then after a while that don't even work. So what the garlic does, it kills the bacteria. Garlic, it has a ingredient in it called allicin, and it kills the bacteria that's in your mouth, that's in your body, that's on your skin. I've seen it with my own eyes. Work for scabies. It cured scabies. That sea salt lemon juice, lavender, peppermint oil, and tea tree oil. Those oils kind of just work together. They came together, so they work together. So I've seen garlic work along with that and cure scabies. I've seen garlic cure alopecia, help with alopecia. I've seen it with my own eyes. And it's been a journey to grow. I'm telling you what I know. Greatness reached over oppression through wisdom. Garlic is spicy. Eat it with meals. It's spicy, but it heals. And don't cook it. Chop it up over your food and eat it, honey. It's going to go to work for you. Begin to incorporate more fruits and vegetables with your meals. And then you will be amazed. Perhaps you can reduce or eliminate a lot of that medication you take. I am 55 years old and I don't take any medicine. I exercise, I walk, and I try to eat right. Nothing against the doctors, because we need doctors. But if we begin to take care of ourselves, we can help ourselves. Help your body help you to be here. Do what the doctor's already telling you to do. Eat right, exercise, stop smoking, stop drinking. Drinking leads to stinking thinking. Take it from an alcoholic. I know. Grow. Been through so much. A life of oppression. For a time such as this, I thank God. I thank God to be standing here today. Not even knowing back then what I was going to go through to get to this point here. It's all over with. All the drama and negativity and chaos, all that's over with in my life. I grow alone. Really. Sowing the seeds of love. See, because I can't have no distractions. I can't have no naysayers and haters. God removed all of that. Even when I went back and picked it up, God removed it again. I won't go pick it up no more. Grow. It's been a journey to grow. I was 10 years old when my mama met the monster. 10 years old. I just remember him start coming over to the house. And next thing you know, he was beating her. And he was beating my brothers. And then one day, he beat me. He sent me to school with scars all up and down my leg. And my teacher called my mama. And he never beat me again. But he did get on my brothers. He did beat them. And he beat my mother. He was a married man. And my mother, it happened. It slipped up. And she got pregnant. So the youngest was his. She already had 3, me and my brothers. I was 10 years old. 4 years. Watched him chase and beat my mother. We moved so much. And I know a lot of that moving was really trying to get away from him, but it was no getting away from him. In our small town, it was still kind of mid-normal back then for men to beat women. So the police really did next to nothing. There was no cell phones back then, so he couldn't call her. My mama wasn't doing nothing. Every so often, she liked to go have fun. She was a young woman. But he was to have none of that. And he would beat her often. One day we came home from my aunt's house. And he was sitting on the porch, dressed up. And when he was dressed up, that was bad news. Because that meant he was getting ready to beat her up. And sure enough, he started in on her. Then he said, "Wait a minute. Just wait. I'll be right back. I got something for you." And when he ran out the front door to go get his guns out the trunk, Mama pushed us all out the back door and pushed us and told us go hide in the weeds and be quiet. She ran off and my brother ran off, and me and my sister, I had her, and I was covering up her mouth to keep her from howling or crying because she was still a baby. And sitting there while bugs and grasshoppers are jumping all over me. I remember picking a grasshopper out my shirt while this man walking up and down the street firing a pistol in the air, looking for us everywhere, hollering, screaming, all in the street, firing a pistol in the air, looking for my mama, my brothers, and me. We ran to the neighbor's house around the corner. Some people let us in. But she went back until one day he turned his evil my way. And because of what he did to me at 14 years old, he went to prison. As much as you wish you could block certain things of your life out, you can't. That right there really triggered it for me. On top of everything else that I dealt with, the other abuse as a child, everything I went through, that just sent me on a spiral of depression. And at 14, I was just tired. But thank God I survived my suicide attempt. My brother did not. I'm going to tell you real quick. Don't claim depression, and then depression can't claim you. Don't allow anything to make your days rainy. Understand one thing. The earth needs rain to grow. We need these rainy days. Take the rain and grow, honey. Let every day allow your light to shine. Keep smiling. The beautiful smile of faith. God bless you. Greatness reached over oppression through wisdom. We on one. G-O-D. Don't let nothing be over you. God bless you as you grow.